Hello everyone, Kenneth here with Schnubs.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to distress your very depressed furniture using our Schnubs paint and dye concentrate. It's okay, we'll take care of you. Enjoy the video. So this process is super easy and simple. You first have to have a design in mind where you want to know where you're going to have your accents, your black accents, and what color you're going to paint as your top coat. And we're going to do a commercial white over this, and we're going to accent just some of these edges, some highlight points on this stool. It's going to give it a really cool look. Now the other neat thing about our Schnubs paint is it goes over metal just fine. So it's going to adhere to this metal and the wood the same, so you don't have to worry about prepping this any different than you would the wood. We already degreased this one. You want to degrease to get rid of any kind of grime and gunk that's been on that stool. We already did that, so we're just going to go ahead and start with our sanding. We've got a 220 grit sandpaper, and you just go over it really lightly to smooth it out and give it something to bite on. It really doesn't have to be an extensive sand, which is again one reason why we love using Schnubs, is because no one likes to sand. So very minimal sanding here. Make sure to sand with the grain when you're on your big surface areas that are especially over a square foot. You don't want to have any cross grain going on there because it'll show up in your finish. You want to get rid of any dust that you have by wiping it with a cloth or spraying it with your air nozzle, so that you're not going to have any of that dust that's going to repel your finish. All right. Now this dye concentrate, a little bit goes a long way. You really don't need much at all. So what I've got is a little eyedropper here, a little medicine dropper, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit, put it in my lid here, and we got a little brush. You can pick up these cheap brushes at Harbor Freight, or just little artist brush is fine too, and dip it in there. And you're going to just want to kind of go on the edges wherever you want your distressing to come through. So we're going to add a little bit. I'm just turning the brush on the edge. I'm going to flat surface there, and going to go all the way around these edges. I may want a little bit here on the top of it, you know, some of these bigger surface areas. And we're not going to sand this entire spot. You just want to make sure that there's enough of the dye on there that you can sand a little bit through to give it that distressed look. Okay, and this is literally, it dries in a matter of minutes, just a couple minutes. And so we're going to be able to paint this in like 5 minutes. So let it dry for a few minutes. It's a good idea to take some pictures of where your distressing is, so that when you cover it with the paint, you know where to sand off and give it that nice look without having to guesswork and sand through the wood. Okay, now we're ready to paint our first coat. You want to make sure that your roller or your brush, I like to use the roller, it's a lot faster, it's easier, but you can brush it too. You want to make sure that it gets plenty on there. And in all these little spots here, I'm going to get in with the brush. First coat, you don't need to stress so much about the coverage or about getting it all the way. It's going to be a little bit transparent still, and that's totally fine. You just want to make sure that you get a little bit of a layer on everything. We've had so many people give us feedback that one reason they love Schnubs paint is that it dries faster than any other paint you're going to find, and like 30 minutes to recoat, and that is just, you can't find that in a latex paint. And also we've had good feedback that people love that it doesn't leave the brush marks. So you can be confident in using a brush and not have those streaks and lines and kind of unsightly things on your furniture. Alright, little pro tip. While you wait for that to dry, put your roller in a little baggie. Now you don't have to wash it out, and your brush as well. These baggies come in your kit when you buy the premium kit. They come with the roller pads. Cover up your paint, and now you got 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been half an hour. That's 30 minutes. Check this out. No tacky, no sticky, no wet. You're going to take your sponge sander now, and you're going to lightly go over it just to smooth it out. This is just to get rid of any kind of ridges or anything else that may have shown up in your first coat. And don't worry if it burns through a little bit like this. That's fine, your second coat, and even if you want to do a third coat, we'll cover all that up. So you just do a light sand, smooth it out so it's smooth to the touch. All right, ready for coat number 2. So now that it's all dry, you're going to take your 220 grit sandpaper and sand through just a little bit of the layer of paint down to that black. Give it that nice distressed look. So refer to your pictures that you took previously, and then you know where to sand. So it gives you that nice little wear look. Hey, thanks for watching that video. Like, comment below, and remember to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you can get notifications of all of our new videos coming up. Also, visit our website at Schnubs.com for all of our deals on this awesome paint. You can get it yourself. Easiest paint job ever.